Yeah, that works. What's up, YouTube? Tyler from Yugi Bros here doing a deck profile on the Heraldics. I'm using Will's from Locals deck. Me and him were just deck doctoring it, and I found some combos, and I actually like the way the deck runs. It plays a different type of style than it used to, and it got some new cards to sped up. So here, show you the deck profile, and I'll show you some combos after I go through it all, see what you guys think and like. So start with down here with the deck profile. I play 3 Leos. He's the best one. He's the one where he goes to grave in any way. You search. That's fine.
Lost connection.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's just the thing. When he goes to the graveyard, you search for a Heraldic, which actually speeds it up a lot. 3 Abercrombie, whatever they are. This card's good because if you have like 2 copies of him in the graveyard, you can banish one and then add one, and it combos off with Leo and the new guy because you can banish him and add Leo, and then special this for free, and then drop that in search immediately. I played 2 of the new super guy. He's discard a card or discard a Heraldic Beast card or monster, then special summon himself. And he also boosts himself. He's at 17. I played 1 unicorn and 1 eagle. These just I like the 1-ofs that late game can do stuff against like do stuff with the XYZs. That's it for the Heraldic monsters. I play 2 monks, speed it up. 2 Mexes because the deck's very fragile and well, against like the better decks it has trouble, so this kind of spaces up. And the best card in the whole deck honestly is the new heroic card. This card's amazing. This is the first thing I thought about putting into test, and I put it in, and immediately it was like really good. This is the special summon Cyber Dragon that it does piercing, and when he does damage you search another one, so it continuously like keeps it going. So you can summon this and then summon a Leo and then swing, add, overlay for chain, drop Leo, drop another card, add another card with Leo, and then you're pretty much all set. So that's it for the monster count. For spells, I got 3 of the broke spell. This card targets 2 Heraldic Beast monsters, special summons both of them, and then immediately overlay for an XYZ. Very strong, and if you open this with the first turn combo, it's like a really good board state. 3 of the Reborns. This is basically just like a monster Reborn for Heraldics. It's just really good. 3 Upstarts because you want to see your combo pieces faster. 3 Spaces because you need to go off certain times and you don't want them to disrupt you. 1 Rhoda and 1 Regeki. And the Rhoda is pretty much just to grab the Heraldic to make a combo. Because even though you're only playing 3 in the search itself, you need to have it to go off certain times. So it's just good for it. For traps, 1 Warning, 1 Bottomless, 1 Pulse, 3 Fiendish Chains, and 3 Mirror Forces. These cards are all just great. These are just to stop the effects and attacks. And the Mirror Forces are good. And that's the permanent main deck I would probably hold on to. The only difference in it is if anything, I would maybe decide to play a Dictonomy instead of the 3rd Mirror Force or some other weird stuff. That's a 40 card main. Huh?
That's the Mirror Force ones. The Air Force, the new trap card, is bouncing them back.
Oh, that card's really good. I actually like that card. And for the extra deck, I don't know how many we have here, but I got Chain, Emerald, Exiton, Arc, Castel, Rhapsody, Dark Rebellion Dragon, Dweller, Magna Zero, Black Ship, Shidori, Cowboy, best card, Diamond Crab, the Mind Control, and this guy. This card is like really big in the combo, so I'll show you like the simple like first turn combo what you have to open. So basically, if you open up with a heroic card or the Rhoda, any Heraldic card, and literally any Heraldic card you need. So say like Abercrombie. So you can just and then also if you have a spell, this is where you just get the Mambo Wombo in it. So if you open up these 3, you can immediately make 2 XYZs and regenerate your hand for exactly what you used. I think it's actually you start with like 5 instead of the 6, but you have 2 XYZ monsters. So you can special, and you can normal. You could swing with this, and his effect activates to add. So you add this. So you just replace that card you summoned. Then main phase 2 overlay for chain, detach. Chain's effect will activate. Chain will drop your Leo. Your Leo will activate. You'll add this guy, or another good card. If not him, add this Abercrombie. That way your Abercrombie in the grave is live next turn. So then the 2 cards you summoned are now replaced with these 2 in your hand. So you have a hand advantage, and that's what matters. So if you open this card too, you can activate and then summon both, and then immediately overlay, and then you have whatever you want in your hand, in your thing. This card's very strong and really good to make early. And whatever you make, your Leo will trigger off your detach. So next turn you can literally just make good cards and then overlay. So if they like make this or whatever, then you'll have these two plus the plus 3 other cards. So you have 5, and that's where your back row and stuff plays, and it protects the whole deck.
What does this card do?
This one?
Yeah.
That's what.
Basically what it does is basically you can detach one, target a monster on the board, and it basically destroys every other copy of that card. And then when it's sent to the graveyard in any form of way, it basically acts as a foolish burial for Heraldic beast monsters, but you get to ditch 2.
Okay. Cool. Just letting everyone else know.
I'm not a huge fan, I'm not gonna lie, but I know it's needed. But like there are plenty of good cards just to make. I mean,
Yeah, a rank 4 toolbox.
I mean, it's a rank 4 toolbox that immediately you can just re-go, because you gotta think your next turn. Your next turn you have this, and you have this, and this is now live next turn, and you have a Leo that will trigger, and you have this will trigger. So if you really wanted to, you could just go next turn, and then you just draw, you know, your whatever card, and then you can activate, and then you can drop your Leo, and you can activate your Leo, and then you can add this guy. Then you can activate by detach. He'll go to 3,000. Then you activate, discard, activate, add, normal, overlay, and now you have another rank 4 that this will trigger next turn, and you still have this in your back row with a 3K, this, and next time your Evercard goes to grave, it is now live again. So those are just like some simple combos and stuff that will that just like speeds up the deck, because now hand advantage matters a lot, and with the deck being not as good as the other decks, obviously it like has some cool combos, and so that's me and Will's build. So hopefully it does well today at the PS4 tournament at Gamers Gambit in Danbury, and that is all. Sub, like, comment.